taking the finish line. Good run coming. Hurry, hurry. I mean the horsey.
This bombshell beauty right here can ride like the wind. She got one more to go.
Everybody, welcome to Barrel Racer Life. My name's Maddi-Stoltman. Summer has arrived here in Ellensburg. Mother Nature has been a little wild lately. It's been cooler than normal spring, we'll say. But we are sitting at 105 degrees Fahrenheit today, so she's warm out there. This past week, I did not go barrel racing anywhere, and I'm totally okay with it. I've said to you guys a few times lately, I'm just feeling exhausted. You know, Cody and I are both really terrible at taking on way too many things. And that trend has continued, and it's just starting to catch up to me a little bit, it feels like. Show you guys around things at the farm, a little bit of Level Up stuff. We've got some cool new products at Level Up Apparel, so we did a photo shoot, some riding at home, got to go ride with a friend. She helped me with hot sauce, so I will show you guys all about it. To warm him up a little. He can go anywhere he wants, but we're gonna turn circles. Yeah, you like to turn, don't you? Let's keep going. Mom and Dad were here and we finished this patio. Mom and I got a little carried away with the flowers, but how pretty. This one is my favorite thing ever. This is the second or probably the third year, I think, for those lilies, and how pretty. And over here, it's getting wild, but I'm obsessed with flowers. I can't help it. Cody weed sprayed the farm, so for 48 hours I had to keep Dally on a leash so she wouldn't run through the sprayed weeds and then run across the lawn. So this is how her and I did chores for 2 days. Our dining room table for the time being. My helper. I tend to pull everything out of the boxes, check them over, sort them by size, make sure my inventory is all good, and then put them away. So it's a little bit of a train wreck for the first day, but we get it done. So I had to voice over this video because my original commentary was hardly able to be heard over the wind that was happening. So the wind in Ellensburg is something else. Anyway, this is the 3-barrel drill. I don't know if that's what it's actually called, but 3 barrels in a line. I'll set my camera up after this so you guys can actually see the objective here, but I set them pretty far apart to make it easy for the horse to learn. All right, so the objective is actually to do this at the lope, but I think starting at the trot isn't the worst idea, so they kind of get an idea of what you're doing. So just asking him here, and then I'm going to actually want to stay on the same kind of trajectory, so have the same body shape, almost counter arc through, and then come around to that same barrel at the end, going the same direction that I started in. So the struggle with this is when you start to go on to the next barrel, sometimes they want to change leads here. So Hot Sauce actually did pretty good with this. He was wanting to kind of dump on his front end and not really pay attention when I actually got back to the barrel I needed to turn, but he was able to keep his lead after some practice. So I usually leave him saddled and tied up longer than any of my horses for many reasons, but it's good for him. He's got to stand a lot better, patient, you know, things like that. So he's working on being a grown-up. Right, sir? I will preach this over and over and over again. Don't be scared to ask for help, and I really think we can never stop learning. I'm really lucky to have some awesome trainer friends. Quite a few of them live far away, so a lot of the help that I'm given from these great people is through video. A friend of mine, Lindsay, only lives about an hour away, and she's a really incredible trainer. So Hot Sauce and I went up for a little help. Here's me on him this time. And she was able to kind of help me quicken his feet a little bit and pick apart a few things to work on. So I'm looking forward to having some new tools in our toolbox. Whenever I go feed the steers, I feel like that scene in Toy Story with the claw and the little aliens, you know, where they're in the machine and the claw comes out. That's what I feel like. One of the perks of not rodeoing so much this year is that I get to stay a little more consistent with my workouts. So I've gone to the gym and stayed fit most of my life since I was probably 18 years old or so. And I find it really helps my riding skills a lot, but consistency has been a hard thing for me. So it's been good to be home and be more consistent. Power walking, always. Well, it's 8:15. I'm just getting on Jada. I still have Claude to ride. I'm not going to get to Hot Sauce tonight. I just kind of pick and choose. It's great that the days are long, but it also makes long days. So when it's light out until 9 p.m., I find, you know, and it was so hot today, it was almost 100 degrees. So we're out here late. Cody's roping tonight. I had 5 million things to do today. Went to the gym this evening, got home, need to ride a couple horses, gonna do that. And then we're probably not gonna eat dinner until like 9:30, which is really not ideal. You know, if you got goals, you just kind of got to fit it in. Hot Sauce's neighbors went to roping club, aka Cody's horses, so he's pissed.
Hey sir, I'm sorry you're all alone.
Were you a little bit wild? Yeah, you were a little wild. Here I thought, well, let's have a quick little ride. No, we had to lope for a while because someone was crazy. Crazy. What's you got, Nelly? I have worked so long with this horse to get him to be able to lope on a loose rein like this. I'm beyond happy with him. These things take time, and he is a great example of that. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching, you guys. We've got a busy weekend coming up around here. I'm entered in Chelan Rodeo on Friday. I am toying with turning out for the first ever time in my life. I'm not a girl to turn out. We have a roping on Saturday, and then I'm entered in a barrel race on Sunday. And as much as I'd love to be busy, it is just a lot of things, and it's going to be not very much sleep, and I'm just contemplating whether I feel like doing that or not. So potentially Chelan Rodeo Friday. Saturday we have a roping at the house, and then Sunday I'm headed to Enumclaw to go barrel race. Gonna haul a couple horses up there, or over there, I suppose. It's a fun one. I haven't been to that race for a couple years now, but a few years ago it was good to me. Jada won the 2D buckle there, so I'm hoping that things will go well for us this time around, make us some money. So as always, you guys, I so much appreciate you watching, and I will see you next week.